Well, next up is the second of the women's doubles semi-finals, and it's the world number ones and Olympic silver medalist Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning of China up against Baek and Lee So-hee, the two-time defending champions. Won the event for the last 2 years, the Koreans. Well, only 7 seeds, and we only started with 7 seeds at quarter-final stage, so all seeded players that played made it through to the quarter-finals. Only 5 different nationalities, making it the least diverse along the women's singles of the 5 disciplines. But who will meet Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan in tomorrow's final? Because they've come through a 3-game thriller to book their place in a first Super 1000 tournament final. So the court officials coming onto court, and Steen, this is a match which has so much promise. The world number ones against the former world number ones, the defending champions against a pair that's been almost unbeatable all year.
Yeah, but it's a really good matchup, and I'm looking so much forward to this match here. So far, Baek and Lee, they've never lost a match in Indonesia Open as a combination.
No, that's right. And as far as Lee So-hee is concerned, well, she's been in 3 finals altogether. But here are the world number ones, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning. It's a repeat of last year's semi-final, when the Koreans obviously won. But since then, the Chinese youngsters have gone from strength to strength. Baek and Lee So-hee aiming for a 3rd consecutive final at the same tournament, the 2-time defending champions, Baek and Lee So-hee. Well, this will be a tense meeting between these 2 pairs, and in fact the Koreans hold the advantage, having won 5 of the previous 9. But the last time that they played was the winning match in the Sudirman Cup final when China defeated Korea 3-1. 2 straight games, as you saw, in Xiamen.
Decide. And
so the Chinese pair won the toss of the coin and have elected to start the near side of the court. Liu Shangshu is 21 years of age. Yes, there she is. 175 equates to 5'9". They're enjoying their 21st week in their 3rd spell at the top of the world rankings. It's a 2nd consecutive Indonesia Open for this Chinese pair, and a 2nd consecutive semi-final. Tang Ning is the older of the 2, 22 years of age. She's from Hunan, landlocked province in south-central China. Just under 5'7", and they're looking to reach a 4th final of the year. They won a couple of weeks ago at the Malaysia Masters, and as you can see, they haven't really been troubled all week, including that quarter-final yesterday against last week's winners, the number 7 seeds Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-yong. So 2nd consecutive Korean pair that the Chinese combination have had to play. Baek is 24 years of age, and they spent a total of 12 weeks across 2 different spells as world number ones. 2 years ago, they beat Fukushima and Hirota in the final here, and then last year beat the now Olympic champions Chen Qingqiang and Jia Yifan in the final. As I was telling you, Lee So-hee, who will turn 31 next Saturday, 7 days' time, has been in 3 finals here. Now look at the difference here. All 3 matches in 3 games. Pushed the full distance in every round. The quarterfinal against Kusuma and Pratiwi came back from a game deficit. In fact, they've come back from a game deficit in all 3 matches.
Ready to play.
But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So our court officials for this one: Nanoguchi from Japan and Sindberg from Denmark, the service judge. Well, the fans absolutely love it when players do some shadow work. Yeah, we just need the Chinese pair to join in with this shadow work.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Baek Hana and Lee So-hee, Korea. And on my left, Liu Shen-shu and Tan Yin, China. Baek Hana to serve to Liu Shen-shu. Level, play.
So the 2-time defending champions from Korea, Baek Hana and Lee So-hee, far side of the court, getting this second women's doubles semi-final underway against the current world #1s, Liu Shen-shu and Tang Ning. Well, Steen, we saw that the first 3 matches that this Chinese pair played, all won in 2 straight games. Total time on court, 2 hours and 1 minute. As far as the Koreans were concerned, all their matches in 3 games. Total time on court, 3 hours and 46 minutes. So 1 hour and 45 minutes longer on court to get to this semi-final for the Koreans.
Yeah, there's a big difference. On the other hand, it's only half a training day.
Yes. You always find the positive, don't you? I like that.
I've seen the Koreans
Well,
part of their matches well in throughout this tournament and also in Singapore, and I don't think they've played particularly well. So I guess they're going to win this in straight games, probably, because I think maybe they are now where they know that they need to perform, and somehow they know how to do things in this arena here.
Yeah, that's also something very special, isn't there? When you hold a title, you sort of feel, that's mine. I'm not letting go of this. Not that you don't try in other tournaments, but there's sort of that extra motivation.
And you play in an arena where you've won twice, you've never lost there, so you somehow has the touch and the game plan. Beat Tan and Liu last year here. Oh, that's good play.
That's a fabulous smash from Tan Ning.
I do think, though, that if they employ too defensive a game plan, the Koreans, then they're going to get punched in the nose.
There's also another motivation for this pair from Korea. You know, Steen, there's only ever been 1 women's doubles pair that have run the same tournament 3 consecutive times during the Super Series and World Tour era.
3.
And that pair was,
all.
of course, Wang Xiaolin and Yu Yang. They won 4 consecutive China Opens and 3 consecutive Super Series finals. I'm not sure if we count Super Series finals because there's only 8 pairs.
Yeah, it's not an open tournament.
But a chance to add their names to a very exclusive list. I should hasten to add, Steen, that there's been individual players who've won 3 consecutive titles at the same
partners
tournament, but with different partners, you're right.
Good play. Tan Ning set that up with a rush to the net. In the middle of the rally.
Yeah, it was just before that, I think. On 4 straight points for the Chinese pair.
Super.
Do you know, I think that's one of the big differences between these 2 pairs, Steen. I think the Chinese combination have the ability to clinically finish a rally when they get the net player involved.
Yeah.
I think it's more difficult, I don't know why, but it appears more difficult for the Korean pairs to actually play that winning shot from the front of the court.
Yeah, I agree. And they started out really well, Liu and Tan.
Maybe not as committed when they go forward, the Koreans.
That could be part of it, but also the firepower from the backcourt is not of the same caliber from the Koreans, the way I see it. Their advantage here, in my opinion, is the rotational play that we've seen them employ from time to time, but they haven't really found that form as of yet. Who's followed the broadcast today, they might have seen the previous women's double where Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan eventually got the better of Li and Lu from China, and they played with great patience and stayed on the attack, helped each other cover the court, blocked when the chance was gone, but tried not to play too defensive.
Good work from Tan Ning.
Service over, 8-4.
We had a wonderful example at the start of that rally when Baek was at the front. She intercepted, but couldn't finish it off. She just played what I thought was almost a block.
The thing, get Liu and Tan to play from below the tape.
5-8.
Doesn't necessarily have to hit hard, you just have to take the shuttle early so you have options and stay in balance.
Yeah, there's another example.
Yeah.
Just didn't finish it off when I think a little more commitment with her movement forward. Could have perhaps played the winner. That's wide.
She tends to want to play that kind of defense going towards her right-hand side, Tan Ning. And that's very, very dangerous when she's standing on the right-hand field here, because that goes with the sideways drift.
Yeah, she really hunts the shuttle at the front of the court.
9-7.
I like that. Nice. There's another example of how she hunts the shuttle.
10-7.
That's a double hit.
That's the way to do it for the Koreans.
Side's over. 8-10. Nine, 10.
Well, the Chinese pair were beaten very soundly in the semi-final last week against Iwanaga and Nakanishi. It was a little surprising to me. 13 and 13, the scoreline. Way long, and it is the Chinese combination.
Side's over. 11-9
with a
in double.
2-point advantage.
어차피
20 seconds.
잡고 있다가 쭉
20 seconds.
빼버려.
Thank you.
살짝 하나니 육분 많이 걸리니까 올라가든지 아니면 떨어뜨리든지 알겠지?
Player on
어차피
court.
때려주니까 그 스피드대로 길게 그냥 눌러줘. 그리고 바로 또 드라이브 치니까.
11-9. Play.
So 11-9 the advantage in favour of the world number ones Liu Changshu and Tan Ning. Now what can the former world number ones from Korea do?
12.
They can't afford
9.
errors like that. So he, as so often, having to do an awful lot of work from the back of the court. Yeah. Well, we're only just over halfway through this opening game, and already I think there's been numerous examples of just how good the Chinese are when they come forward, how they're able to finish the rally, especially from the net, in comparison to the Koreans. That's a lovely block. Nice.
I don't understand the Korean play. The last two rallies, the previous rally, they targeted Liu Xiangshu in her defense. She was standing calm and collected, 6-7 shots, and they didn't get anywhere closer winning the rally. And here again, sort of like playing old style, attack versus defense or defense versus attack. I don't think that's the solution in this arena, and especially not against Tan and Liu.
Not the best of serves. That's better from Baek. Finally committed on one of those intersections from the front of the court.
14.
This is a much better situation. I mean, even though it wasn't a perfect shot from Lee So-hee, then Liu Xiangshu was forced to move in a direction that she wasn't ready to, and then errors occur. I think Liu Xiangshu is telling her, just play it below the tape. Let's get a full attack.
Wow, oh, that's wild. Yep, she slaps herself on the cheek.
13-14.
Turning.
What's the goal, please?
Those 4 really, really quick points for the Koreans. Isn't it 4?
Okay,
yeah, from 9-14.
Park Ju-bong.
13-14.
And Lee Kyung-won. Lee Kyung-won was a winner of this title 20 years ago. Nice. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh, and she's put it long. What extraordinary defense from the Koreans. And they're back level. 5 straight points.
Play on.
Remarkable defense. You know, that's the sort of rally that can have a big impact on a match. It's not just the point, it's the manner of the point. But that run of 5 straight points now comes to an end.
15-14.
Oh, good interception. practically single-handedly Lee So-hee.
Service over. 15-0.
And she did so with broken strings.
And look at the problems Liu Xiangshu is in when she's made to move under pressure.
$15-0.
Well,
16, 15.
6. I beg your pardon, 7. The last 8 points.
Yeah.
And more importantly, the Koreans into the lead. Eight of the last 9 points.
17, 15.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, and it's been, I don't know how long time, the efficient playing time has been very, very short. So they haven't spent a lot of energy scoring all those points.
Good smash.
Service over. 16, 17.
Yeah. Back level.
17-0.
Broken strings
17.
this time for Baek. And now the Chinese back into the lead. Good reactions from Lee So-hee.
Service over. 18-0.
And I have a feeling, Steen, that this opening game could be very, very important.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Especially the way it's been developing.
Making Lee So-hee wait on her serve. She's a little bit shaky on her serve. The longer she's made to wait, the more shaky she appears. Lovely. Oh, lucky net cord from Tan Ning.
Service over. 19-18.
Gosh, it thundered off the top of that tape.
Play.
She also senses that this is an important phase, Liu Xiangshu. There was a lot of things to like from the Koreans in that rally, though, even though they lost it.
Such an important point. A short. Well taken by Tang Ning. I thought initially he wasn't going to get behind it.
Yeah.
18.
It's 2 game point opportunities for the Olympic silver medalists and current world #1s. Of the last 6 points to Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning. Wow, what a return, a flick serve.
Time's over. 19-20.
One of the 2 game point opportunities saved. Well, they're challenging.
Liu Shangshu challenges.
They were
hold
celebrating.
in.
Yeah, all 4 were celebrating.
Well, it was called goods. The challenge, obviously coming from the Chinese pair. It was long. It's the opening game.
Collection
21-19 in favour of Liu
First game
Shangshu
won by
and
Liu
Tang Ning.
Shangshu and Tang Ning. 21-19.
Just about 25 minutes for that opening game. What an excellent opening game it was too.
其实其他都正常啊，打得也很好。进攻的时候，你就是还有一点就是什么，不要给他节奏带乱啊。他在快速倒的时候，到你这儿，你防守的时候，你要不然就拉，要不然就断掉，你不要跟他抽。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court. Liu. Second game, level play.
So the current world #1s, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning, 1 game to the good. What a thrilling opening game. 21-19 against the 2-time defending champions. Baek and Lee So-hee. That went under the net.
Service over. 1-love.
Well, this Korean pair had the most remarkable start to Super 1000 events since they formed their partnership at the 2022 Denmark Open. They played a couple of tournaments in 2022, so their first Super 1000s from 2023. Oh my goodness. Good rally. Well, it's got to be the longest rally of the match so far.
Love.
Yes, I was saying they had a remarkable start to Super 1000 events. 5 finals in their first 6 Super 1000 events that they played, the Koreans. As a combination, that is. Quite extraordinary.
It's about that time where we praised the Koreans for daring to split combinations that were working well to find something that was even better.
Sadly, we didn't have a rally length on
Service over.
that previous rally, did we?
No, I didn't notice it.
2.
I like the fact that the Chinese played this a little bit patiently, the attack, but there's an opportunity when Tan Ning is making a move towards the net and try to change things around. Most of her shots from below the top of the tape, where she tries to play constructive, goes to the left shoulder
3,
of the net player, and if there's a net player that was really alert there, then there's some possibilities of punishing it.
Service over. 2, 3.
Good tumble serve.
On left.
3-0.
And now the Koreans outside the picture, there they are. They're discussing what are we going to do when the opponents just play these soft-paced shots down below the tape.
Straight points to go into the lead. Service error. Didn't think about the sideways drift.
4-0.
goes wrong at the back line.
Service over, 5-4. 6-4.
Making her power felt. Liu Shangshu. Mid-court area, more or less. And she's just so strong.
Oh, she should have put that away. She has this time.
7-4.
Six of the last 7 points.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Lee and Baek. They've got to find something a little bit better very soon.
That's positive from the front of the court is Lee So-hee, but she rarely finds herself in that position.
I feel the Koreans, they are playing a too passive defense. They don't get the counter-attacking possibilities I feel they need.
A better defence, much better defence from Baek, and it opened up opportunities.
Yeah.
But you're right, Steen, I counted at the beginning of that rally 8 consecutive high lifts from the Koreans.
Yeah, and the problem here from a Chinese perspective is Tan Ning goes out. This one, Liu Shangshu, she can easily play it. Tan Ning is totally opening the court, and that's what the Koreans can exploit. So Tan Ning needs to be more tactical aware.
Good. Okay, thank you.
And
okay, back
on the
court.
other hand, it shows what the Koreans should try and accomplish, getting the Chinese a little bit out of position, getting them to hit from situations where they should have played a drop shot. And the good news is that they're only 1 point behind.
6-7.
From a Korean perspective.
That's a lovely shot.
And again,
much more positive on defence there.
7-0.
Yeah, and again, Tan Ning gets too eager on that service return. What's she hoping to accomplish? That it's going to be a winner? Maybe in the first round. Certainly not in the semi-final.
Against the 2-time defending champions.
Yeah,
Short, yeah.
Service over.
Way too short in that rally.
7.
Koreans. Look where she's hitting that from. Barely half court. Much better defense. Too flat and it goes long of the back line.
9-7.
That's a good serve, isn't it?
Fantastic serve. Brilliant play by Liu and Tan.
And again, that tumble serve is absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-10.
Well, I know we've discussed it before, Steen, but the other top women's doubles pairs have also got to learn this tumble serve, because this Chinese combination are getting such an advantage with it.
Yeah. If I were the Koreans, I would keep an open eye on who is creating the errors, who's committing the errors on the Chinese side.
Brilliant defense. A little stamp of frustration from Liu Xiangqiu.
It's a brilliant interception by Li.
Do not slow your sweat, okay?
So back level, 10-all. Missed it, and it is the Koreans on a run of 4 straight points. who go to the mid-game interval with the advantage.
저쪽으로 많이 가는데 왜냐면 여기서는 각도가 조금만 바람을 보면 각도가 잘 나온단 말이야. 그러니까 이쪽으로 많이 트라고 하면 돼.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coach. Players on court. Liu Tan.
没别的啊，果断。
11-10.
So on a run of 4 straight points, the Koreans, prior to the mid-game interval,
Play.
and a scoreline of 11-10. Second game. Chinese pair having won the first, though. Nice. A big swish of the racket after the rally from Lee So-hee. Look, she's bent double. That's way too short.
Play.
Opened up the courts and played her partner into trouble with that cross-court smash. Baek.
She's coming out of a situation where it's sort of like static front court, back court player defense. If they'd played more rotational play, it would have been a good smash. But Lee So-hee was covering the net.
Yeah, that's a good shot. So too is that. But the hold and flick, Steen, that was nice. We haven't seen many of those.
There it was.
Liu Tan, return to your position.
Let's go wide.
Service over. 13-12. Baek, get ready quicker, okay?
Yeah.
14.
It was so obvious that Tang Ning had moved out there.
Yeah.
It was calling out here
Come forward.
for a cross-court block. This one. And she tries to lift it again. Or even a straight block. Five of the last 6 points to the Chinese pair. Those 6 points since the mid-game interval. Love to know what the coach said.
Service over. 13-15.
Change of pace. That's it. That's a lovely block. That's what I wanted to see a little earlier from the Koreans. Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
14-15.
Is furious with herself.
Wipe spot, please. Okay, Tan, check the code. Okay, thank you. Fourteen, 15.
Was landed in.
Yeah.
Well, she's challenging that.
Yu Senshu challenges called in.
It's difficult to see that line from up here, from our position, but I'm with you, Joe. I think that stayed in.
Here we go. Yep. On the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So the Koreans back level.
15-all. Service over. 16-15. Play.
Look at the body language. They know that was important.
Got good angle on the attacks there.
Service over. 16-17.
Makes such a difference when the Koreans drive the defence back.
Yeah. Found a good opening there when the Chinese were trying to rotate.
She's so good at stepping forward.
Service over. 18-16.
That was crying out for a cross-court block. Of course, it's much easier said than done, isn't it?
Much easier.
We have the advantage of sitting up here and we've got a bird's eye view. We can watch the tactics and the movement.
And all our shots go exactly as we envisioned it.
Yes.
Another example of the tumble service advantage you can get, especially from the far side of the court in this arena because of the drift.
2 points away from their second Super 1000 tournament final. Chinese combination. 1 point away. 4 match point opportunities
20 match point
for the world number 1,
16.
Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning. Beautiful. That's well saved.
Service over. 17-20. Okay, thank you. Pick. Time, no, time. Pick, up on board.
2 match points have come and gone.
18,
Another 2
20.
remain for the Chinese pair. First time on their 3rd match point. Lu Shangshu and Tan Ning have been the 2-time defending champions, Baek and Lu So-hee, reversing the result of the semi-final a year ago. 21-19, 21-18 in a match just 1 minute shy of the hour mark.
Match won by Liu Shangshu and Tan Yin, 21-19, 21-18.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline. And I think, in all honesty, the Chinese pair deserved that. They were far more positive when on the attack and far more decisive with the net play when the front court player got involved and was able to intercept. So their confirmation that Lu Shangshu and Tan Ning are through to the final. 21-19, 21-18 in 59 minutes. Well, coming up next is the second of our men's singles semi-final. It's a repeat of last year's semi-final. It's the defending champion Shi Yuqi against the 2-time beaten finalist Anders Antonsen. Welcome back to Istora Senayan. It's very nearly 8 p.m. here in Jakarta, and still